one dude on my mind! Conor McGregor, get your candy ass back to the octagon! We got some unfinished business, boys!
June 29th. Conor versus Chandler. 5 rounds, 170 pounds.
After a million callouts and spoken words, we finally got what we deserved. Michael Chandler will soon receive what he's been praying for every day for the last 2.5 years. After a 3-year layoff, Conor McGregor's finally back in action, rewarding the most entertaining lightweight on planet Earth with his famous red panty night. And soon we'll witness the clash of the fastest starters, the most electrifying first round in MMA history. And who takes the first step back? Let's discuss. But before we start, I ask you to subscribe to our channel, unless you want to test your chin against an angry Poetin, who follows us from the beginning.
The notorious Conor McGregor!
There were some times when Conor McGregor's words were prophetic, and everyone took the Irishman very seriously.
From nothing to something to everything.
As of now, the one and only's a shadow of himself, and more known as Mr. Proper 12. Even before the third Poirier fight, some people suggest that Conor's a washed fighter, and he'll never become a champion again. But the almost 36-year-old Irishman can't agree with such a statement, and promises the best comeback in sports history.
Here you are, yeah, training for a return.
You know, not only just a return, Megan, the greatest return in combat sports. This is going to be, you know, I'm going to kick this guy in the head. He's just tailor-made for being kicked all over the place, and that's what I'm aiming for.
And his opponent, one of the most violent, ruthless, and chaotic fighters in the world. A man who perfectly lives up to his nickname, Iron Mike. 38-year-old Chandler's gifted with all the physical and mental aspects to be the king of his weight. But the lack of fighting IQ cost him many years of future life. The American hasn't fought for 2 years, recovering from a potential CTE, waiting for a highly anticipated red panties night, working on his cardio. And we may finally say these words: the wait is over.
Give me a prediction in terms of how you see that fight going down when it does happen.
Chandler's a guy who needs explosive movements to get in and out, you know, and if Conor's timing's the same, I think he hurts Chandler, and it's going to be a 5-round fight. Conor doesn't fight co-mains or 3-round fights, so if Chandler can get in there and maybe get on his legs, get some blood in his arms early, wrestle hard for the first few rounds, maybe it goes different. But if Conor has any similarity to who he used to be before the injury and before the layoff, I think he stops Michael Chandler. He's just too hittable.
Dana, age 20, dealing with Conor.
It's disgusting.
After several failures in the announcement of the fight, the Bald himself didn't believe in the reality of this mega fight, until Conor shed light on the behind-the-scenes intrigues. We already witnessed the same story back in 2020, when McGregor wanted to be active, but actually I understood both sides. Conor's the main UFC star and one of the most popular athletes in the world. The Bald man simply couldn't let the drunken master into a cage with such a killer. And also, you must understand the policy. Every day, Mike's getting closer to 40, and the Whiskey King's chances are increasing every minute.
All right, let's get this show started!
The older Mike gets, the harder and more he trains. And the 2-year break without fighting only benefited his brain. The total layoff of these warriors will be 5 years, and it's not surprising that this fight won't go into the second round in any way. It's hard to assess Conor's shape, but finally the number of training posts outnumbers the number of whiskey posts, and his size is finally similar to that of a human. We never witnessed a single boring fight of these men, and the best thing Uncle Dana could do was to save them from the grueling weight cut. When the last time McGregor fought at 170, COVID-19 didn't exist, and Adesanya's daddy was still at glory. Michael Chandler hasn't fought at 170 for ages, while Conor McGregor hasn't lost a single fight at 170 after his first Diaz bout. Both fighters have already went through several camps in a build-up to this fight, and we may finally say these 4 words: the wait is over. Dana's bald head hasn't shone so brightly for a long time, And soon we'll break this fight down to its atoms and find out who will take the first step back.
Las Vegas!
Hello my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if yes, just hit the subscription button with any of your powerful shots, it's vital for us. And our main goal is to reach 1000 subscribers as fast as we can. And tell me, what do you exactly expect from Conor McGregor return? Or Mr. Proper 12 catches you, it's simple.